From myth to republic, the dawn of Roman power. Rome's story begins shrouded in myth and legend. The tale of Romulus and Remus, twin brothers raised by a she-wolf, speaks to the city's early struggles and its eventual triumph. While these stories may be rooted in legend, they reveal a fundamental truth about Rome. It was a city built on ambition, resilience, and a touch of the divine. In its early days, Rome was ruled by kings. These early rulers laid the foundation for Roman power, expanding the city's influence and engaging in constant warfare with neighboring tribes. However, the rule of kings was not destined to last. In 509 BC, the Roman people overthrew their last king, Tarquin the Proud. This pivotal event marked the birth of the Roman Republic. The Republic was a complex and evolving system of government. Power was divided among various institutions, including the Senate, assemblies, and elected officials. This system, while often fraught with tension and rivalry, proved remarkably resilient. It allowed Rome to adapt to challenges, incorporate conquered peoples, and expand its influence far beyond its humble beginnings. The Roman eagle soars, expansion and conquest. The Roman Republic was not content to remain confined to the Italian peninsula. Driven by a thirst for glory, land and resources, the Roman war machine embarked on a series of conquests that would reshape the ancient world. The Roman legions, renowned for their discipline, organization and ruthlessness, proved to be an unstoppable force. One by one, Rome's rivals fell. The Carthaginians, masters of the sea, were defeated in a series of bloody wars. Greece, the cradle of Western civilization, was conquered and absorbed into the growing republic. Egypt, with its ancient pharaohs and vast wealth, also succumbed to Roman might. Rome's military success was due in part to its sophisticated strategies. The Romans excelled at siege warfare, logistics, and adapting to different terrains and enemies. They also understood the importance of diplomacy, forging alliances and turning enemies into allies. This combination of military prowess and political cunning allowed Rome to build a vast empire. Caesar and Augustus, a republic transformed. By the 1st century BC, the Roman Republic was a shadow of its former self. Internal divisions, social unrest, and the rise of powerful generals threatened to tear the Republic apart. Into this maelstrom stepped Gaius Julius Caesar, a brilliant general, a shrewd politician, and a man of boundless ambition. Caesar's campaigns in Gaul further expanded Roman territory and cemented his reputation as a military genius. However, his growing power and popularity aroused the suspicion of his rivals in the Senate. In 49 BC, Caesar crossed the Rubicon River, defying the Senate and plunging Rome into civil war. Caesar emerged victorious from the civil war, becoming the undisputed master of Rome. He implemented a series of reforms aimed at addressing the Republic's ills, but his rule was cut short by assassination in 44 BC. His death plunged Rome into a new round of civil wars. Out of the chaos emerged Caesar's adopted son, Octavian. A shrewd and ruthless politician, Octavian defeated his rivals and consolidated his power. In 27 BC, he assumed the title Augustus, becoming the first Roman emperor. While Augustus maintained the facade of the Republic, his rule marked the beginning of a new era, the Roman Empire. Section 4. The Grandeur of Rome, Achievements and Legacy. The Roman Empire at its height was a marvel of the ancient world. It encompassed a vast territory stretching from the British Isles to the borders of Persia. Its population numbered in the tens of millions, encompassing a dizzying array of cultures, languages, and religions. Roman law, engineering, and administration left an indelible mark on Western civilization. The Romans were master builders, constructing roads, aqueducts, bridges, and public buildings that stood the test of time. Their legal system, based on principles of justice and equity, formed the basis of legal systems in Europe and beyond. Roman culture, while heavily influenced by Greece, developed its own distinctive character. Latin literature, from the poetry of Virgil to the histories of Tacitus, continues to be studied and admired today. Roman art and architecture, with their emphasis on grandeur and realism, have inspired artists and architects for centuries. Section 5. The twilight of an empire, factors leading to the fall. The Roman Empire, despite its power and grandeur, was not immune to decline. By the 3rd century AD, the empire was facing a multitude of internal and external pressures that threatened its very existence. Internal strife, economic woes, and barbarian invasions gradually chipped away at the empire's foundations. A series of weak emperors, corrupt officials, and constant civil wars sapped the empire's strength. The economy, burdened by high taxes, inflation, and declining agricultural productivity, struggled to support the empire's vast military and administrative apparatus. External pressures came from the migrating barbarian tribes who pushed against the empire's borders. The Goths, Vandals, Huns, and other tribes, driven by a desire for land, plunder, or simply survival, launched increasingly daring raids into Roman territory. The Western Roman Empire finally crumbled in 476 AD when the last emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by the Germanic chieftain Odoacer. The Eastern Roman Empire, centered on Constantinople, survived for another 1,000 years, preserving Roman traditions and culture in the East. The fall of the Western Roman Empire marked the end of an era, but its legacy lived on.